Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about failed states, what they are, what the elements of them are, whether the United States is working on any of those elements and sliding down that road to becoming a failed state. This is coming up because in a recent video I talked about the reason the Canadian government may adopt a stronger posture is because of the swearing in ceremonies, because that legitimized a different group of people using force, right? And losing the monopoly on violence is a big part of becoming a failed state. So, what is a failed state? It has four elements. One is loss of control of territory or of the monopoly on violence, meaning there are other entities that get seen as being able to legitimately use force, or obviously your government's use of force was not enough to maintain territory. Okay. The next is the erosion of the ability to collectively make decisions for the country. The next is the inability to provide public services. And then the last is the inability to interact with other nations on the international scene. Now, the inability to make decisions for the country, make those collective decisions, that also has to do with the loss of the monopoly on violence in many cases, because most governments rely on violence to achieve control. So losing that monopoly, it's a huge warning sign. Now, in the United States, are we working on any of these? Are any of these at play here? Loss of control of territory, not really, or of the monopoly on violence. In the United States, you have this really weird thing happening where in the pursuit of votes and casting the tough guy image and punishing those that one political party sees as the enemy, the government is giving away its monopoly on violence. If you stand in the street during a protest, well, they can run you over, and they're passing laws to this effect. This type of thing is the government willingly ceding its monopoly on violence. It's encouraging people not associated with the state to mete out punishment, right? This is actually really bad. For those wanting to preserve the republic, a lot of the Republican agenda, you're going to find out, is guaranteed to destroy it. Now, on top of the monopoly on violence, something else that's happening is that the legislatures are ceding normal judicial functions, which are normally backed up by that monopoly. But now, because of the system we're in, they don't have to use a club. They can use a checkbook, right? So all of these statutes, these rules that are coming along, these exemptions that are being carved out to allow people to sue where they don't really have damages as a method of maintaining control, again, it's privatizing that. It's taking it away from the state and moving it to the private sector in this case. The point is they're losing that monopoly. And it's, in this case, it's not the work of a foreign government or some disaffected group within the country. It's literally a party platform because they don't understand it. The erosion of the ability to take collective decisions. So the erosion of faith in government. I mean, I don't think that we really have to run through all of that to know that the United States is definitely on that path. You have a political party actively attempting to cast doubt on election results, to scream, "Not my president." This is all part of it. The inability to provide public service. We can all just turn and look at Texas for a moment and then move on from here. The inability to interact with other nations on the international scene. This, the United States has a firm hold on and will continue to, because we have the most powerful military in the world. It's kind of that simple on that one. The United States will have this aspect of it covered as long as the economy and the military are the way they are, regardless of whatever political failures occur. Now, the danger becomes when the danger really shows up when the political failures cause the military to be used in a way that it shouldn't be. And then other nations might decide not to interact with us. So 3 out of 4 are actively occurring in the United States. Now, these are all in the beginning steps. The problem is that they're part of a political party's platform, and the platform is to, well, make all of these problems worse. So those are the elements of a failed state. Is the United States a failed state? No. Is the United States actively trying to, at least one political party, actively trying to turn the United States into a failed state? I mean, I don't know that they know they're doing that, but with the baseless claims about the election, with the ceding of the monopoly on violence and judicial functions, with the desire to not provide public services in an effort to, I don't even know what the logic is there. We're on our way. We are on our way. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.